Hi, hello, my name's Devaraj and welcome back. I'm talking today about therapeutic concepts and, what we do when we're not happy. And there's two kind of rather unconscious means, a conscious way when we're not happy in a love relationship or with a friend or with a parent. A conscious way is to just talk relatively neutrally about our feelings and what's going on for us. I didn't like it when you spoke to me like that, and I could see myself getting reactive, yesterday or whatever, whatever it is, developing a kind of neutral perspective from which to communicate accurately about our feelings and about what's happening for us. But mostly, what we learn as kids is initially one of two ways. And the most obvious and common way is to just scream and shout and make a big drama, basically. We all learn this, I think, pretty much as kids. And in a sense, it's kind of healthy. It's kind of out there, if someone, they're kicking off, they're not happy, it's clear they're not happy. And I think this starts sometime around age 1 or 2, something like that. I'm not an expert on early infancy, but I've just been thinking a lot about this and also examining my own life and my tendencies to protest. And what I also noticed when I looked at myself was in some love relationships, in particular with women, I would not so much protest, but I would more withhold. I would withhold because this is another way of kind of, paying the person back, punishing them. Someone you know what they want from you and you subtly don't really give it. It's like a form of subtle protest, it's withholding. And I had a bit of an aha moment some time ago when I thought, well, if I look at why would I be different in love relationships or in certain types of relationship or certain types of situations? Why don't I speak up for what's going on or at least kick up a bit of a racket? Why do I withhold? And what I came to the conclusion was in my early life childhood, I was separated from my mum when I was a little baby, very early. I don't know the exact age. And somewhere I couldn't really, I wasn't developed enough to really scream and shout about it. I couldn't really quite I wasn't quite developed to scream and shout about it. So somewhere I learned to just withhold as a form of protest. And when I got given a new mother, my adoptive mother, somewhere at times I wouldn't really give it to her. I learned to not give. And the thing is, these kind of behaviors, once they're established in the brain to certain psychological triggers, the fact is they will continue. Especially in situations which symbolically represent the childhood wound. And I would find that, when I was in dramas with women and not happy about things, often I would just start to withhold. And I went through a whole phase when I became really determined not to withhold anymore. And just whatever it was, it would be better just to create a massive, great fucking drama rather than withhold. And this is generally in therapy what I encourage people to do. Don't withhold your feelings, don't withhold what's going on, don't try to subtly punish. It's better to just be full on out there. Be full on out there. So, and I think it is a good life strategy. Of course, ideally what we want to do is to start to communicate, like I said at the beginning, about what's happening for us from a relatively neutral perspective. But if somewhere you're going into a withhold, you're not really communicating and you don't quite feel you can communicate, maybe there's a backstory there in the mind, then just make a drama is my suggestion. Create a bit of a fuss and just see where it goes, because you can at least then pick it up and talk about it later. I think this withholding is not a great strategy in life, and I think it comes from certain kinds of very early life wounding, or it might be more just disposition, genetic, I don't know. Okay, that's my little chat for today, and I hope it's been useful. I'm back with question and answers quite regularly, and also more on a series of bioenergetics coming up soon and therapeutic stuff. Bye for now.